All right, viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Teal Shit Week in Wrestling. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. We're gonna bring you the biggest news stories of the week in wrestling. And I don't give a fuck what he does with his wife. We're christening Draven's new house tonight. Peace. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
How's that going, homie? You got your new crib working? How are things?
Everything's going good, going good. I'm not going to shut off this time like we did last week. That was fucking weird. But as you can see, I am in my new office. Got some TFK merch. Got my cut. Got all that good shit going. Got some titles hanging up. I'll give everybody a full tour of my office at another time. Tonight is not the time. Tonight is about previous week in wrestling. But before we do that, I want to give a special shout out real quick to our broadcast colleague and good personal friend Bella and our brother at TFK, Rip Ruiz, who are celebrating 7 years of fucking marriage. Congratulations, guys. Love y'all. We couldn't do this shit without you.
Congratulations, homies.
But just remember, Della, when you get back, Rip is mine.
Yes.
Yes.
Just remember that when we take a trip out of town for our whole faction, just think of little tiny Rip being overpowered. Fuck.
It's early in the show to start this. God damn it.
Never.
Alright, so I gotta confess.
No
of
shit.
Of course, everybody knows I've been moving over the past couple of weeks trying to get everything done. So I've kind of been slacking on my my wrestling watching, so to speak. Mostly because my TV was like a fucking big ass fucking truck for a week and a half. Just got it back up today. I've been trying to catch up. There's so much shit fucking going on. So I'm just gonna follow your fucking tonight. Don't expect too much from me unless I happen to find something while we're recording.
All right. Well, we might as well start off with the biggest story of the day, the only story you can find on the dirt sheets today. Jade Cargill is now a member of the WWE Universe. She has signed her, they call it a multi-year deal with the WWE. No idea what the numbers look like. I'm sure we can dig and find that out relatively easily. As time goes by. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think of this move? How do you think?
I kind of put my foot in my mouth. If you remember about 3, maybe 4 months ago, I said Jade Cargill was going to be like the mainstay of AEW, especially in the main event women's division. And now here I am eating my fucking words. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy for her. If she's got a better fucking deal and she's getting everything she wants, by all means, congratulations. Happy for you.
Absolutely.
It's almost like when she first debuted, and you can just tell how green she was as compared to now. Like, she's gonna have to kind of like go back to step one, because she was basically like AEW brought up. Like, that was like her first real taste of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's got to like basically reprogram herself to the WWE style of wrestling, which I don't care what you say. That in itself is its own fucking style. Like, you have strong style, you got UK style, independent style. WWE is its own style of wrestling. They work the cameras differently. They work the crowd differently. They work each other differently.
Mm-hmm.
So for her, it's basically going back to day one training. So it's gonna be real interesting to see how quickly she comes out of developmental, B, where she gets put first, and see how well she's going to thrive, and see how many of those like old AEW, I don't want to say faults. What's a good word? Um, I guess AEW tweak in her performance, and see how she kind of makes them work for her in WWE.
Yeah. Do you have any? I mean, what do you envision? How would you fantasy book her debut?
Oh, that's the problem because the whole issue with her right now, at least with me, is the fact that she's got to go and relearn how to work, basically. And Triple H has said it 1,000 times before. A lot of the shit you learn on the independents is basically garbage, and you got to like retrain everything that you basically learned over the past 2 years. She ain't really got that. She's worked on national television basically for her whole fucking career, but it's a different style. So obviously, you want to see what she can do, but I don't want it to turn into like they put all this fucking money into it and it flops over. I want her to put the fucking time and the effort in, which knowing her, she will fucking put 110% this from the fucking get go.
Yeah.
But if the creative isn't right, if the storyline isn't right, then I don't, I really don't see anything for her right now in the current roster. I mean, maybe Rhea, maybe, but something that big, debut her at like Rumble after she does a title defense, have her do a couple of squash matches, between Rumble and Mania, and honestly, depending on where she is as far as her actual in-ring work and how she's going to the crowd, is whether or not you fucking put the belt on Jade or you let it fucking stay on Rhea.
Right.
That's it.
Well, I saw an interesting, I don't know, fantasy book is the right thing, but essentially what we're doing, that I kind of thought was interesting. So you do not you let her work in the performance center until the Rumble. She comes out the Rumble, she eliminates like crazy, and then somebody like Nia Jax throws her out, and that sparks the first feud. She goes over Nia Jax, and then it's straight to the moon from there.
I don't have a problem with that either. But considering how touchy Nia Jax is, especially, I really wouldn't want Jade to be anywhere near her. I'd want Jade to be like with somebody that is more trustworthy to work with, like Rio, Becky, I'm tired, Bianca or some shit like that. Somebody that can carry her if need.
No, I think that was who it was. I think they said the fantasy book was Bianca threw her out and started a feud. Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
that I can see.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, man. They're treating her like a superstar already. I mean, it's the biggest story in wrestling today. They put out TikTok videos of her getting to the fucking place. Like it's a big deal that she's there, and I think it's as big a deal. I don't know.
Let me see how long she's actually been working.
I mean,
yeah,
3 years.
March of 20. Oh, not even that. March of 21 is when she debuted.
Okay, 2 years, 2.5 years.
In 2 years, you've gone from the second biggest wrestling promotion in the company to the biggest wrestling promotion in the company. That in itself is fucking history.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, she's made history just on that. But I mean, considering she's been trained by A.R. Fox, Bryan Danielson, Dustin Rhodes, Heath Slater, QT Marshall, and Sanjay Dutt. Like, she's had some of the best teachers in the business.
Yeah.
In the past 20 years as a teacher.
Absolutely. And I mean, her work rate is good. She defended that title a shit ton during her reign. I mean, she can go and she's durable. So I think that's a huge deal.
She's proven that she can do business. She's proven that she can do business by losing to Chris Statlander a couple weeks ago on Collision.
Thanks for joining, Monique. Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how polished they can. Hey, thank you so much, Monique. We definitely appreciate that. I don't know what just happened to Draven. He said, "Yeah, that was weird."
Yeah, it was not my internet. I promise you. I paid good money for this shit.
Yeah, I might have to go up mine too. See what the options are. Let's see.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on fair.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, moving on from Jade, there's another name from AEW that is apparently coveted by the Fed.
Oh yeah.
Yep, and his name is Wardlow.
Well, it's not really interesting. That is like the prototypical Vince guy.
Absolutely.
And Wardlow is still relatively green, but he's grown a lot.
Yes, he has.
Since he started in AEW.
And as big as he is and athletic as he is, it's crazy. I mean, he's definitely a Vince type guy.
Mm-hmm. And his work is polished off really well too. I mean, I watched. I'll be honest. I've watched only a handful of Wardlow matches, but every match I've seen, he's solid. If he fumbles on something, he's quick to catch it and work around it. He doesn't do what a lot of independent guys do and try to go back to the same spot again. He works around it, and if there comes a point to where he can come back to that spot and make it work, he does it. But if not, he moves on from it.
Right.
He's already got a good mind for the business, and if he's joining WWE, I can see great things from him if he's perfect. The only issue is just how creative it is about bringing in new guys. Could you imagine a fucking feud between Wardlow and Damian Priest? That would be fucking amazing.
God damn, that would be insane. That would be insane.
You got guys like fucking Gunther, fucking Seth, obviously Cody. They can work again. I mean, even the times they worked in AEW, they worked well together. So I'm for it. I'm all for anybody in this business, getting to the next level. And whether we like to admit it or not, WWE is the top level of this fucking business.
Oh yeah, without question. I mean, it's yeah, and they deserve the praise. They've outlasted fucking everybody. So let's see. We got before we switch over to we're gonna stay with WWE for a couple more stories. But before we get to that, please check out the description. Check out Streamlabs. You can do super chats, any kind of tipping. We also got a pretty cool merch store there on Streamlabs. All these links are in the description. We got some Forbidden Kingdom merch up on the merch shop.
Buy our shit. Buy our shit. Buy all the shit. Don't buy that. That was custom. Don't buy that.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, thanks for joining. And Stefan, thanks for joining. But also, and for those of you who are new, because we got a few new, how to subscribe. You can either go over to we're real new on Trovo. I don't really know how it works much. You can go to I I don't even. Let me check to see what links I put on Trovo.
I don't even know fucking the fuck.
No, I know the links. I'm trying to figure out where the links in my.
It's the thoughts.
You can either subscribe right there, bottom right hand where it says subscribe. If that's not set up, go to here, I'll put it in the chat. Why the hell not? Did we lose Draven again? Yes, you're there. Okay, good.
Something about Twitch TV kicked me off and kicked me right back on. Fucking weird.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We'll be back to everything in just a second. Just gotta
you get used to waiting on him. I promise.
Yeah, you can go to either one of those places and subscribe. Just follow, subscribe, do everything. If you do Twitch, check it out on. I just put the links in the chat, Rumble and Twitch. You can go there, subscribe, tip, do anything you want. And we really appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys.
Yep. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, X. What else? MySpace, maybe.
Yeah, all those links are in the About section. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. We'd love the support. You can also go to our website, which is right here, healshitpodcast.com. You can join our Discord, and it's also got links and stuff there to some really cool shit. Yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and all the for you guys watching on Rumble and YouTube, all of our links are in the description. Check them all out. It's good shit. All good shit. Also, that's pretty much it. Most of our traditional social media and our YouTube is at Heal Shit Podcast. HealShitPodcast.com, and follow the link to Streamlabs for support and merchandise. So, good shit all around. Alright, so sticking with WWE, we got a little switch up in your channel lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Fox has elected not to re-up their deal. Thanks, Kelton. Appreciate it.
We kind of all saw that coming.
Yeah. Fox isn't renewing SmackDown. They paid damn near $2 billion for it 5 years ago, and I guess they don't think it's worth it. USA actually SmackDown offered them, I think it was $200 million for the next 2 years, and USA offered SmackDown $280 million, I believe it was, to get SmackDown. The only problem is they're giving up Raw and NXT. Don't know where they're going to land, but I don't really know how. I mean, I guess they're getting paid, but I don't know if this is a win. I mean, it sounds like they're leaving their biggest network partner to go to a cable network, taking less money and losing 2 time slots. So
now, as we've talked about before, both on and off, I can give a fuck less for NXT.
Of course.
In my opinion, we've already gone through this. I think it just needs to go back to a streaming service. Kind of like how they did Hulu back in like 13, 14, 15, into 16, maybe into 17.
Mm-hmm.
But Raw, here's the thing. Raw is supposed to be the A show, correct? And in order for it to be the A show, you need to have the A guy. Now, obviously, you got one of them with fucking Cody. But the A guy is your A guy. It's your champion. I'm sorry. As much as Steph is doing everything to legitimize that BFG, the big thick-ass gold belt, Roman's still the guy.
Oh, yeah.
And yet they still put him on SmackDown. So that makes SmackDown feel more like the A show. Which is why all these guys are trying to fucking get SmackDown on their fucking network.
Yeah.
And don't really fucking talk about Raw as much anymore.
Right.
At least in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about NXT either way, but I mean, Raw is your fucking flagship. You know, that's a problem as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going on for almost 31 years right now. This one.
Longest running episodic show ever. Like, it's crazy.
Thank you, Michael Cole.
Yep, absolutely.
But again, it's like I said, if you want it to be the A show, you got to put the A guys on there. And I get it, you're putting Roman on SmackDown for the ratings boost, but right now, Raw is now hurting because of the fucking fact that Roman's on SmackDown once every 7 weeks at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I get it, but what does that mean for Raw? Does that mean we're going to be watching it go head-to-head against fucking AEW Dynamite now?
Yeah.
I have Wednesday Night Raw?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It baffles me.
Guys, just you're asking, you guys on Trovo, you can hit the subscribe button, and you can do tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. There's some cool shit there. You can also gift subs to people on Trovo, so all good shit. I really appreciate the support. So, all right. One thing that made a problem is that the stock, TKO's new stock, plummeted once they announced that SmackDown was leaving Fox.
Yes. Which again, is anybody really surprised by that?
No. And I think, and if this is the case, it's fucking brilliant. And it's next level business shit. All right. They have, when WWE was a public company, but they got purchased by Endeavor, which is essentially a private company. So they bought all the stock, and then they merged UFC and WWE together. They built TKO, and they went public. Well,
yes.
They put in their SEC filings that they when you go public, there's so many requirements and there's so much government oversight. You've got to file everything that you feel is a positive and what you feel is a negative. And they filed in their SEC filing that Vince was a huge liability. They wrote in there that his presence on the board may be harmful to the company and all this. So what I think happened, what I think happened is I think they promised Vince the executive chairman position to buy WWE. And now, with the stock plummet and the SEC filing, I think they're expecting the shareholders to demand Vince be fired.
I mean, I'm not opposing it.
I'm
really not.
That would be 3D chess, motherfuckers. 4D chess. That would be 4D chess. And yes, we'll make you the executive chairman of our new public company. Sell us your product. And then immediately drop some shit and make him get ousted by the shareholders. And now there's no more Vince.
Dude, you're fucking right.
Dude, you're
fucking right.
That is so fucking brilliant. So brilliant.
If that comes to pass, though.
If that's what happens. But that's definitely something I'll drink to, so let's hear from Castel Vodka.
I will give you...
Vodka evolved. Castel. Indulge in the red revolution.
Thank you, Castel Vodka. Yeah, man. Good shit.
As I was saying, if that happens, I will give you all the credit in the fucking world. Live on fucking air if that happens. Calling it here and now. September 26, 2023. At 8:27 Eastern Standard Time. Calling that shit.
Yep.
Oh.
That would be something special. That would be something special.
Yes, it would.
Well, hello, Antoinette. Vodka man. Thanks for the $2. But he said, nah, hey, goodbye, Vince. Good shit. Oh, we got some awesome fans.
At this point, we need to send Vodka Man a goddamn t-shirt. We really do.
I might. So, let's switch over to AEW.
Vodka Man, in the fucking chat, go look at our fucking merch. Whatever fucking shirt you want, it's on me. Get a hold of one of us, and I'll get it shipped out to you.
That's big.
Just saying, the Dravenism is fucking amazing.
Oh yes, check out the Dravenism shirt and the Thumpism shirts. Such good shit. Quotes that you never thought you needed.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Last thing on WWE before we switch over, I think. I guess LA Knight had COVID.
Yeah, you sent that to me, and I was so fucking confused.
Yeah, he was supposed to.
Like 11 o'clock when I saw it.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on. I guess it was SmackDown at the contract signing with to help John Cena. Couldn't do it. Caught COVID. Can't be around people for a few days. He's an absolute hoss. He'll be absolutely fine. But something interesting to report.
Yes.
Also, some quasi WWE news.
I'm listening.
As if it were any surprise, Mandy Rose says she's making more money now with her OnlyFans than she's ever made in her entire life. She is finally financially secure. And I say two things. One, good for her. I'm happy for her. Good for her. And two, no fucking shit. She is by far the hottest WWE women's wrestler at the time, and no shit, she's making a killing on OnlyFans. No fucking shit. Alright, so we got some new matches set for Wrestle Dream coming up. We've got Christian Cage versus Darby in a 2 out of 3 falls match. set this past weekend at Collision. It's kind of an interesting match that set this up. It was a triple threat match between Darby, Christian, and Luchasaurus. So it's essentially a 2-on-1 match. Okay. The interesting part is Darby hits Luchasaurus with some kind of an object, and then he hits him with the coffin drop. And as he's getting up to pin him, Christian grabs him, throws him out, and pins Luchasaurus. So Christian actually pins Luchasaurus, who was the real TNT champion and is now the TNT champion. And not only did he pin his own boy, but he forced Luchasaurus to parade him around on his shoulders. And it's just like when Luchasaurus finally gets tired of his shit, it's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough night for Christian.
Please lose the knockoff fucking Legion of Doom gear. I love everything on Legion.
Let's see. What else happened? Oh, in typical Christian Cage fashion, the first thing he said was,
"Your father's dead."
Pretty much. He said, "I bet." What's that kid's name? Nick Wayne said, "I bet Nick's dad's looking down on me, smiling right now, and I bet his mom is too." He's like, he's just a fucking asshole, dude. Just a fucking asshole.
He's a savage, and I'm really starting to like. It's starting to grow on me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's also other rumors about Christian Cage. Before we move on, it's being said within AEW that they're planning a major swerve involving Christian. There's discussion going around that it could be AEW bringing in a huge star to ignite this to a new level.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Edge to me. Sounds like Edge to me. I'm just saying.
Oh, you're shot.
Will it happen? Probably not. Also announced for Wrestle Dream, which is this weekend, I believe. Yeah, this weekend. Jericho. I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much is going on while I've been fucking moving. Unreal.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of all this shit. So it's going to be Jericho.
Sunday night.
Yeah, it's going to be Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi versus Sammy Guevara, Kinoshita Takeshita, and the third member of the Don Callis family, Will Ospreay. That's going to be a banger match.
Until they tag in Jericho. Then it's just going to slow the fuck down.
I don't know, in short bursts, he's doing okay right now. Short bursts.
Your opinion. Your opinion.
Right. Also announced for Wrestle Dream, it'll be Julia Hart versus Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship. I absolutely love Julia Hart. I don't give a fuck what they do with her as long as she's on my TV screen. There's no fucking way in hell she's beating Chris Statlander, though.
No, not a chance in hell.
Not a chance in hell.
But how many times have we called something on AEW and it flipped it around and did the exact opposite?
Yeah.
Many fucking times. Too many fucking times.
Yep. Definitely too many times.
I got the match card here if you just want to go over it real quick. Got a minute?
Say that again.
I said I got the match card pulled up for Wrestle Dream this weekend. Want to go ahead and go over it real quick?
Yeah, let's go over the whole card.
All right.
Let's give our. We might as well do our predictions now. What the fuck? Why not?
Fuck it. Let's make it quick though.
Yeah.
I don't want to take too much time. Like you and fucking Thump going on a corny run. God damn. I took more time out of the fucking show the other day than anything.
You
Again,
done?
these are no order. These are just what they are. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Whew, that's gonna be so fucking good. I don't know. Is he at the put people over stage? I don't know. I think Danielson wins unless his last year is gonna be spent putting over people.
I think the fans will win. It don't matter who goes over. The fans will win this one.
Yeah, fucking for sure.
I legitimately cannot pick between these two. It's impossible. I'm going to watch this one purely as a fan.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be historic.
All right, next match will be Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland.
I gotta go Hangman, but well, my heart says Hangman, my head says Swerve because they've been really pushing him lately.
Mm-hmm. As long as Nana goes out there and does the fucking dance, I don't care. The whole reason I watch Swerve is because Nana. That's it.
Let's do it.
I'm with you. I think I'm going to say Swerve. I'll say Swerve.
Yeah.
I think it's time. I think it's time. I mean, he's a phenomenal fucking talent. He's fucking paid his dues. It's time for him to get a good push.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Let's do the Nana dance. What is it?
That fucking dance he does when he comes out. There's a video going around on fucking Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you call it. A fucking Eric Bischoff doing it. Like, almost fucking 1-to-1 scale. Like, it's beautiful.
There's like an 8-bit. There's like an 8-bit video of the entrance ramp and Swerve standing there looking at Nana, and he's like dancing in front of him, like old 8-bit.
My favorite part though is Swerve no sells it every fucking time.
Every time. Every fucking time.
All right. Next match. We're gonna turn this into Nana Mania. Fuck. Next match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. FTR versus the Aussie Open. FTR.
Yeah, you gotta go FTR. It's not their time. Aussie Open, they're gonna make Aussie Open look fucking amazing. But
oh yeah.
But FTR wins. You don't go from losing the ROH tag titles last pay-per-view to winning the AEW tag titles this pay-per-view. I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, as they say. Next match. The Righteous, that consists of Vincent and Dutch. I don't know who the fuck Dutch is, but I know Vincent very well. I'm a huge fan of his. And they will be facing Better Than You,
Baby,
for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships.
I mean, I gotta go. Tell me.
You're gonna say Better Than You, baby.
I am. Baby.
What's so bad for a swerve to happen?
I think this is the swerve. I think the swerve is that they're cohesive.
You know what I mean, you jackass.
I know, you want to turn. I'm digging this.
I want to heal. I want to heal Adam Cole so bad.
I mean, I don't care if they both turn heel, but I dig this whole bromance they got going on.
Have they broke out in the song and dance like Jericho and Maxwell did?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
God. Okay, so there's still a chance. All right. So next match is the 6-man tag that you refer to, Jericho and the Golden versus the Don Callis family.
Yep, I'm going. God, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're pushing. I think they're pushing Takeshita to the moon. I think they're about to sign Ospreay. I think the Callis family wins.
I'm in the same boat with you, just because of how bad, or how, I don't mean bad, but how much they're pushing Ospreay right now. All right. So next match, a 2 out of 3 falls for the AEW TNT Championship. Christian Cage versus Darby Allin.
Edge comes out, distracts, or causes Christian to lose, so Darby takes this match.
Is Edge's contract already up though, or is he still like just riding the coattails of what's left of it?
I
I ain't
don't
seen
think
anything
so.
about his contract being officially up yet.
I thought it was up on the 30th.
I ain't seen nothing about it.
I thought it was the end of September.
If it is, that's a bold prediction. But my thing, and for me, this would be how I'd book getting the title on the Derby without pinning a big ass motherfucker. Is
Well, no,
have
it's
Christian be
Christian. It's Christian Cage. It's not.
But hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay, sorry.
If you in theory, logic in theory, the small ass motherfucker is not going to pin the big son bitch. Correct? That'd be like, say, a 3-year-old pinning on his.
Yeah.
So instead of making Luchasaurus look like shit and having Darby pin him, based on size, I mean, this is like old school wrestling logic, have a transitional in place. And why not be Christian? Christian's already running around as the CNC champion.
It could
I
be.
mean,
Yeah.
it makes more sense for Christian to lose to Darby than it does to Luchasaurus to lose to Darby.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
I want to say Darby, because anytime he has that title, he takes it to the next level.
Every time. That should be his title.
It is his title. I don't give a fuck what you say.
All right.
All right. So next match is for the Ring of Honor World Championship as well as the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship. Double title match.
Hold on a second.
Yep. Fuck that. I ain't waiting on him. It is Eddie Kingston versus Katsuri Shibata. I don't see Tony having the Ring of Honor title drop from one person to the next so recently. So I'm going to say Eddie Kingston on this one.
All right, Eddie Kingston versus who?
Shibata.
I
For
got
the
it.
Ring of Honor World title as well as the Openweight Championship. Christ.
Sorry. Yeah, I got to go Kingston. I mean, in Kingston related news, he just signed a new long-term deal with AEW. He's announced that he's not taking any indie dates because he's got the AEW, the Ring of Honor title and the New Japan title. I think he's got it's nothing but up for Eddie Kingston right now.
Yeah. And like I said, it's way too soon for him to win a world title and lose almost fucking 3 weeks later. All right. And the final match on this current card as of today is The Guns versus the Lucha Brothers versus Orange Cassidy and Hook versus the Not So Young Fucks for a number one contendership for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
Orange and Hook.
That's bold. That's bold. I'm going to say the Guns.
I don't know, man. If I had to pick one of the three traditional tag teams, it would be the Lucha Brothers. I think they haven't been given, a lot of spotlight lately. They're definitely one of the top 2 or 3 tag teams on the planet.
Mm-hmm. But wasn't Phoenix the one that dropped Moxley on his head here recently?
Yeah, in a second that made my heart skip a beat. So I was like, Moxley's fucking dead. But I don't think they're like that though. I don't think that they punish people. I don't know what happened to Draven. There you are, you crazy son bitch. Yeah, I don't know
they don't like your opinion.
Huh?
Streamlabs don't like your opinion of me.
Oh, yes, sweetie, my voice is like heaven, and I'm sexy as fuck too. Even though I know you're a butt.
Please send us bot titty pictures.
Yes, send nudes. Alright, so yes, the what is the official name for the Rikishi driver?
The Fire Thunder driver.
Yes, the Fire Thunder driver. It looked like the plan was for Mox to kick out of the first one. And he claims he wasn't injured. I don't give a fuck what he says. He was knocked the fuck out because the ref counted and he didn't move. And then he picked him up again for another such driver and finally got the pin. I did hear that Mox is pissed off that the ref didn't count all the 3.
Mm-hmm. Off the first one, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he literally, he didn't move. Like, there was no twitch, there was nothing. And he, 1, 2, and then, stopped counting for...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So here's what I was taught when I was learning to referee many moons ago.
Yep.
In a galaxy far, far away. When I had hair.
Holy shit.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the planned finish is. If the shoulders are down, you count it.
Yep.
And deal with the bullshit later.
Absolutely.
Especially on fucking national TV, much less an indie show. If the shoulders are down and he's purposely not kicking out, that's your fucking cue to go to fuck home. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker was knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Legitimately knocked out. This is essentially the same driver that shortened Stone Cold's career by fucking 10 years. I mean, God knows what kind of damage happened afterwards. Now, freak accidents happen. We know this. God's sakes, I've had my neck fucking repaired more times than I care to count. I mean, I broke my neck on one of the most basic of moves, a basic suplex. Don't ask me how. It's a fucking long ass story.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
But I get that. But at the same time, the referee. Who was the referee for that match, by the way? Was it Aubrey?
No, it was the little bald guy.
Okay. Well, the little bald guy needs to go back to referee school and learn how to fucking three and understand that it doesn't matter what the finish is. If the shoulders are down, you count this shit to make it look real.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You ruined the illusion of the fucking match. You ruined the illusion of the fucking finish.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
100%.
and even with a move like that, I mean, you should only have to hit it once. It should not have been hit twice anyway.
Yeah.
It's like kicking out a Jerry Lawler's power driver. It's something you just don't fucking do.
Yep. You don't tug on Superman's cape.
You don't piss in the wind and you don't stab your brothers in the back.
Yes, sir. Well, I think that kind of covers all the major stories. You got anything you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the fact that they canceled one of my favorite fucking shows in the past 10 years. There was
Yes,
some
they did.
bullshit.
Well, I don't know the details, so I'll just start off with the headline. For you guys, Stars has canceled the show Heels. It is a huge shit day for fans of wrestling programming. That was a really good show.
It pisses me off because I just got my TV back so I can finish the second season. And from what everybody's telling me, I'm going to be mad as fuck about it because it's on such a fucking cliffhanger. There's no fucking way you can leave something like that on a goddamn cliffhanger. I don't care if it's just like fucking 2-part fucking series finale.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wrap the shit up.
But yeah, I'm upset about that.
So do you know anything about why or anything?
Well, I mean, the most obvious theory or rumor is because Punk was a part of it.
Nah.
Which could very well be fucking true.
No.
But it's gotta be something else. It's gotta be either something to do with money or scheduling or some shit like that. My opinion is it's on money and the fact that it didn't meet the expectation that Stars thought a show like that would make.
Mm.
Which in the wrestling community, it's fucking one of the things we talk about every fucking week when it comes on. But I guess for a show that was kind of geared towards hardcore wrestling fans as well as workers, it wasn't going to hit like the mainstream audience that they thought it was going to. But let me ask you this, because I know it came out last like a week or two ago, and I've yet to watch it yet. The new show Wrestlers that's streaming on Netflix.
I have not watched it yet, but I plan on probably doing it this weekend.
Yeah, well, I plan on trying to get some of it this weekend as well. But my thing is, do you think something like Netflix could pick up Heels to do one last season?
Oh, of course. I mean, they did it for Lucifer, which is one of the greatest shows in the past 10 years, in my opinion. They can do, yeah, of course they do that.
But there is hope, at least. That's good.
There's hope.
I can't. I don't even want to finish the series right now, just because from what I've told, it's such a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And for anybody in the chats, please do not fucking tell me. I must know.
Yeah, no, that's sad. But yeah, I'm gonna check out Wrestlers. One of the girls in Wrestlers was in a news story this week. I don't know if she's getting looked at by one of the majors or...
Which one?
Fuck, I don't know.
No, like, from Heels?
No, Wrestlers.
First cast. Well, if it's not Jack Vaughn, I really don't give a shit right now, because that guy is fucking old.
No, it was a chick.
See? Who? Gosh. Bray of the Slayer? Or no, Hollywood Haley J. That was it.
Yep. What was the story?
Oh, that WWE has interest in it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
there's nothing major about it.
Very cool. Well, I think that's gonna about do it for me. I think we got up.
Like I said, I've kind of been slacking, but we'll be back next week with more wrestling talk.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the episode. We christened your place.
I enjoy every episode. Yeah. At least somebody got a christening.
On that note, for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. Thank you for watching Heel Shit. Why do we call that? Because bad guys do heel shit.